Oh man, is it that time again? Yes, it is, y'all. Welcome, welcome, beautiful souls, to the cave within. Welcome back, family, family, the cave within. Tonight's stream is for all the restless hearts out there, the night healers, the deep healers, and anybody who needs a sacred place to unwind and return to themselves. This is the Cave Within, your live digital sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. This is Clifton Hope with Health, Fitness, Wealth, Business Incorporated. And for those who are tuning in for the very first time, welcome aboard to the Cave Within. Like I said, this is a live digital sanctuary for people who want to unwind at night, study and focus, sleep more peacefully, reflect more deeply, and like always, feel spiritually and creatively, recentered. And for those who are tuning in to the Cave Within stream once again and have been tuning in to all of the live broadcasts of the Cave Within, welcome back home. Welcome back home. I'll tell y'all this, y'all are awesome for tuning in to every single live stream of the Cave Within. Like always, y'all let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat. I appreciate everybody who is currently following the Cave Within sanctuary that is slowly but surely growing without a doubt. It's crazy how we've already been doing this for now about close to a month now, a little over a month. And yeah, it's only going to continue to grow from here, y'all. And it's all thanks to you who continue to support the program, who continue to support the broadcast, the live stream at kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, of course. And I did promise y'all this before the end of the month based on a stream I did about maybe a little over a week ago. For those who haven't been in tune what I've been doing with health, fitness, wealth, business, and everything like that. For those who don't know, this is week number 3 of the 7-week chakra challenge that I've been doing within the health, fitness, wealth, business community. And it's based off of my latest poetry book that I just released maybe about a few weeks ago called Infinity Chakras Journey Within Infinity Chakras, which is basically me putting together 7 exclusive poems dedicated to each chakra within our energy system. Because basically, for people who don't know what a chakra is, they're energy discs that are attached to every single major body system that we have that kind of serves kind of like as the energy epicenter with the way the disc revolves and rotates around within that certain major body system. And then there's certain things as far as like affirmations, movements, certain frequencies, even the foods that we eat that can help our chakras become more balanced within our energy versus imbalanced. So overall, that's kind of the brief overview that I can give in simpler terms to what a chakra actually is. And the chakras have personally influenced and impacted me so much to where, of course, I'm sharing it on how it can impact, of course, every single one of my clients that I have. And then on top of that, I was so empowered by what the chakras done for me personally. I decided to write a poetry book based on the infinity chakras. So that's kind of the whole theme of me putting together the Infinity Chakras poetry book, which is available on Amazon in ebook and paperback. And as a matter of fact, the audio book is out on Infinity Chakras Journey Within. If you actually check the link in the chat right now as we speak, I actually posted the link to where it'll take you directly to my e-commerce store on gumroad.com. So if you click on the link in the chat, it'll take you directly to my e-commerce Gumroad store to where you could get your exclusive copy of the Infinity Chakras poetry book the audiobook version recorded by yours truly, of course. And that's available now on my e-commerce store on gumroad.com. Just type in my name, Clifton Pope, or Infinity Chakras Journey Within, or you can click on the link I have pasted in the chat, and it will take you directly there. That way you can get the audiobook version of Infinity Chakras Journey Within. I say all of that to say the reason why I'm centering it so much on the infinity shot or the chakra system in its entirely for tonight's broadcast is that tonight's theme is the solar plexus chakra. And what is the solar plexus chakra? Well, let me break it down a little bit as far as what the solar plexus chakra is exactly, because the solar plexus chakra is very deep for me personally, because when I think of the solar plexus chakra, the first thing that comes to mind for me personally is really self-esteem and just confidence and overall power. And there's a reason why I say that in its entirety, because when you think of the solar plexus chakra, for those who don't know where the solar plexus chakra is, it's pretty much located within like your upper abdomen area, which is around, of course, your stomach. You know, the main color of the solar plexus chakra is yellow, for example. Excuse me. So, from that perspective alone, if you were to say, for example, eat yellow fruits and yellow vegetables, like if you were to eat a banana every single day, for example, you're tapping into your solar plexus chakra just from a color and a nutrition standpoint alone. But overall, the associated aspects that are involved with the solar plexus chakra is basically, again, like I mentioned earlier, self-esteem, confidence, personal power. Your solar plexus chakra is literally your source of personal strength and willpower. It literally defines who you are, what you are about, and what you represent, which is something that a lot of people, myself included, at some point at certain points within the course of my life in the past, had trouble discovering like who we really are and what our sense of purpose was and our vision and our mission, all those type of things. Because when your solar plexus chakra is in balance, y'all, you feel confident, self-assured, and you have a strong sense of purpose. Have you ever noticed when someone has like a low self-esteem, or they may have difficulties making decisions in the course of their life, or they may have a lot of digestive issues? If those three things that I just mentioned are taking place with someone that you may know, or if it may be you yourself, chances are your solar plexus chakra is facing some imbalance. But have no fear, it can definitely be put back into balance. And that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on tonight in this Cave Within broadcast, your live digital sanctuary, of course, for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness without a doubt. I thank y'all for tuning in to the Cave Within, like always, because again, the solar plexus chakra, y'all, it's the center of confidence, self worth, willpower, identity, and inner fire. So if you've been feeling dim, drained, uncertain, or disconnected from your power, this space is for you. So let's not waste any time. We're going to dive into taking our first deep breath together like we always do. Take a breath with me, y'all. If you're sitting down, sit up nice, tall, and upright in a nice seated position. You know, shoulders relaxed, unclench your jaw, all those things. Release any tension you may be feeling within your body. And if you're laying down in your bed right now listening to this broadcast, do the exact same thing, except just focus more on just releasing all tensions in any part of your body that you may be facing or experiencing, rather. As you take a nice inhale through your nose for about 3 to 5 seconds, inhale through your nose. And as you do so, hold your breath for about 3 to 5 seconds and then slowly exhale through your nose or through your mouth, whichever is more suitable and comfortable, as we go into the process of slowly but surely grounding ourselves. And as a reminder, you don't need to perform here or prove anything, y'all. All you have to do is just arrive, baby. That's all you have to do. So if you're joining us live, of course, welcome in. And if you're catching this later, welcome to the Cave Within, your live digital sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. Before we go any deeper, let's continue to settle the body a little bit more. Place one hand over your heart and one hand above your belly button and make sure it feels right, most importantly. And we're going to breathe into the space beneath your hand, which is your center, your fire, your anchor. We're going to breathe in together through our nose. As we inhale, let the breath expand the chest and expand the belly button as we hold our breath for 3 to 5 seconds and exhale for 3 to 5 seconds. Inhaling calm, exhaling stress as we inhale. Hold our breath for a few seconds. Let the belly button and chest expand and exhale. Let the belly button sink back into your stomach. Let your chest sink back down into your body. Repeat the process once more. Inhale through your nose. Hold your breath for a few seconds. And then exhale slowly through your nose or through your mouth for about 3 to 5 seconds. Because remember, we're breathing into your center, your fire, your anchor. Because tonight we are not rushing, we are not forcing, we are not fighting ourselves. As we inhale through our nose for 3 to 5 seconds and hold our breath for 3 to 5 seconds, slowly exhaling through your nose or through your mouth for 3 to 5 seconds. Remember, we are simply listening. We are not, we are simply softening, and we are remembering who we are beneath the noise. As we'll let this sound carry us for just a little bit more, just inhaling through our nose, holding our breath for a few seconds, exhaling slowly through the nose or through the mouth, enjoying this perfect storm vibe that has the nice relaxing rain in the background as you visualize that within each inhale, within each exhale, where you know it's falling from the sky, this nice relaxing rain. It's falling at a certain rhythm that is so soothing from within that it's really perfect for those who are looking to wind down after a long, stressful day. As we take one more inhale in through our nose, holding it for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhale it slowly. Again, just for 3 to 5 seconds. No worries, no rush, nowhere to go. You came to be here now as we slowly but surely dive into our first poetry piece for today. We're going to dive into the Cave Within piece. Oh, yeah, we're going to dive into the Cave Within piece. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. Let's go ahead and dive into our first poem for today, y'all. That's literally what it's referring to. We're diving into the Cave Within, first piece of the day. This is for the Solar Plexus Chakra theme night, y'all. Let's do this. First piece of the day, the Cave Within, of course. Inside every person lives a cave, not a place of punishment, a place of meeting. The cave holds the echoes of everything we could not say, everything we buried to survive, everything we outgrew before we knew how to release. Yet inside the cave there is also a lamp, a quiet light, a steady flame, a hidden pulse that says, "You are not lost, you are becoming." Some nights we enter the cave heavy. Some nights we enter the cave tired. Some nights we enter the cave with our names almost forgotten. But the cave does not reject us, it receives us. It teaches us to sit with ourselves without turning away. In that sitting, the light returns. Not all at once, not loudly, but faithfully. A breath at a time, a pause at a time. A homecoming at a time. The Cave Within, y'all. Poetry Special Edition. Poetry piece number one, The Cave Within. We always got to kick off a nice little piece dedicated to the Cave Within because this is the Cave Within Sanctuary, your live digital broadcast for all things poetry, meditation, stillness. A balanced fusion of that PMS effect because as I read that for a second time so it could sink in like always. Inside every person lives a cave, y'all. It's not a place of punishment, it's a place of meaning. The cave holds the echoes of everything we could not say, everything we buried to survive, everything we outgrew before we knew how to release. And yet, inside the cave, there is also a lamp, a quiet light, a steady flame, a hidden pulse that says, you are not lost, you are becoming. Some nights we enter the cave heavy. Some nights we enter the cave tired. Some nights we enter the cave with our names almost forgotten. But the cave does not reject us, it receives us. It teaches us to sit with ourselves without turning away. And in that sitting, the light returns, not at all at once, not loudly, but faithfully, a breath at a time, a pause at a time, a homecoming at a time. Cave within, y'all. Cave within. As we take a little bit of a break before we go into the next poetry piece on this solar plexus chakra theme night for the Cave Within, your live digital sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness, of course. I want us to do a quick little meditation and really kind of tune in to activating our solar plexus chakra here for a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of some solar plexus chakra activation, and we're going to do it to the actual frequency of the solar plexus chakra, which is 528 HC frequency for those who want to do this on their own on YouTube. Here we go. Let's do We're about to put some positive energy into y'all's homes. We're going to go into some real deep healing. We're about to let go of all anxiety thanks to the solar plexus chakra frequency, 528 HC frequency we're tuned into today. As we are diving into a little bit of some solar plexus activation. So I want to guide you to a short reflection of the cave within sanctuary. Switch it up a little bit. Switch it up a little bit. So if it feels safe to you, just close your eyes, soften your gaze real quick. I want you to picture a warm golden light in the center of your body, just above the navel, just below the chest. It's like a small sun or a steady flame, right? That right there, that's your solar plexus. That's your center of self trust, your center of courage, your center of inner knowing. And with each inhale you do through your nose, as you inhale through your nose for 3 to 5 seconds, hold your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhale slowly for 3 to 5 seconds. With every inhale, just imagine that light growing brighter. And with every exhale, imagine fear, doubt, and self criticism draining away with each inhale and with each exhale. Again, as you continue to inhale through your nose, remind yourself, I am here, I have arrived. And as you exhale, remind yourself that I am safe, I have arrived. Again, inhaling through your nose, slowly holding your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, reminding yourself I am here. And as you exhale, remind yourself I am safe. All from within, of As we take our next inhale through our nose, holding our breath for 3 to 5 seconds, tell ourselves from within, I have worth. And as you exhale slowly, tell yourself, I release the need to prove myself. Again, next inhale through your nose for 3 to 5 seconds, tell yourself, I have worth. And as you hold your breath and slowly exhale through your nose or mouth, remind yourself, I release the need to prove myself. And again, as you take your next set of inhales, your next set of exhales, as you inhale through your nose for 3 to 5 seconds, remind yourself from within, I am guided. And as you exhale slowly through your nose or through your mouth, just remind yourself once more from within that I am grounded. Again, inhaling through your nose for 3 to 5 seconds, reminding yourself from within, I am truly guided. Holding your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and as you exhale slowly for those 3 to 5 seconds, reminding yourself from within that I am grounded. And as you do this within each inhale, within each exhale, I want you to let that golden light expand, not into arrogance, into steadiness, not into ego, into self respect, not into performance, but into peace. You take a moment here. If your mind wanders, it's completely all right. Bring yourself back to the light. Bring yourself back to your breath. But most importantly, just bring yourself back to yourself. As we hold on to this moment for just another minute or two, and we slowly begin to transition into our second poetry piece, without a doubt. As we inhale through our nose, one last time for now, holding our breath for a few seconds. And as we exhale slowly through the nose or through the mouth once more. And as we come back in tune with ourselves briefly for just a moment, I want y'all to slowly but surely open your eyes without a doubt as we dive right back in to our poetry. As we're making a little transition. I want y'all to be as nice, calm, cool, collected, and relaxed, y'all, for this next poetry piece. This is the Solar Plexus Chakra theme night. This is the Cave Within, your live digital broadcast for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. I'm grateful to have y'all here with me. Grateful to have y'all here with me. Truly an honor. As we go into our second poetry piece, it of course is called It's for the overloaded soul. That's what this is for. This is for the overloaded souls out there because you've carried so much for so long. I mean, you've carried the work, you carried the grief, you carried the deadlines, you carried the expectations, you carried the pressure to be strong. And somewhere along the way, your spirit got tired of being the one who always holds everything together. Tonight, you are allowed to put something down. You are allowed to stop racing. You are allowed to stop proving. You are allowed to stop measuring your value by how much you can survive. Let the cave teach you this. Rest is not weakness. Stillness is not failure. Surrender is not defeat. Sometimes the bravest thing is to stop fighting the current and let yourself be carried by something kinder. Let that breathe. Let that breathe. It's for the overloaded souls out there. It's for the overloaded souls out there. Because honestly, you have carried so much for so long. I mean, you have carried the work, you carried the grief, you carried the deadlines, you carried the expectations. You carried the pressure to be strong. And somewhere along the way, your spirit got tired of being the one who always holds everything together. So tonight, you are allowed to put something down. You are allowed to stop racing. You are allowed to stop moving. You are allowed to stop measuring your value by how much you can survive. Let the cave teach you this. Rest is not weakness. Stillness is not failure. Surrender is not defeat. Sometimes the bravest thing is to stop fighting the current and let yourself be carried by something kinder. Let that breathe for the overloaded soul, baby. This is how we shall establish our self esteem, our personal worth, our personal willpower, our self confidence, right? To where we can have self control over ourselves because we know who we are, what we are about, and what we represent at the end of the day. But this is the part I know that y'all have been looking forward to on the cave within is for me to kind of shut up and stop talking for now and let y'all really relax and dive deep into your study or sleep study workflow or sleep flow. This ambient immersion. For those who are tuning in on a regular basis to the Cave Within broadcast, it's time to meditate, y'all. Let's get ready to relax. And for those who are listening for the very, very first time, we're moving into our ambient sanctuary space. This is where, if you're studying, journaling, reading, or working quietly, this is where the cave within soundscape becomes your background a little bit more. If you're preparing for sleep, let your body soften into the bed or into your chair, however you like to fall asleep for the night. Here's your nighttime work. Breathe, unclench, focus, and release. Breathe, unclench, focus, and release. If you're studying, pick one task, let your breath be your metronome. Every time you feel scattered, return to your center for those who are studying. If you're winding down, relax your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders, your stomach, your hands. And you do not have to earn your rest, you only have to receive. As you close your eyes, soften your gaze, whichever feels safe and comfortable for you. Release yourself from all of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your ego, as you become the observer and the watcher of your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and ego instead of being attached to them all the time. You're not necessarily ignoring them or denying them. You're just acknowledging, accepting, and embracing it more than anything as you become the observer, the watcher. And again, inhaling through your nose, holding your breath for a few seconds, and then exhaling through your nose, through your mouth, whichever's more suitable, whichever's more comfortable, as we will continue to relax to the 528 Hz frequency for our solar plexus chakra theme night. Continue to dive into our meditation for tonight. And just remember, you are safe enough to slow down. Allow your breath to carry you home into your center. Continue to let the cave hold you. I will be right back for a reflection piece and self-esteem and inner fire. Stay tuned, y'all. You are locked into the cave within your live digital sanctuary for poetry, meditation, and stillness. Right back, y'all. as we're tuned in, locked into our ambient immersion, our study or sleep workflow. For those who are studying, continue to let your breath be your metronome, and every time you may feel staggered, return to the center. If you're winding down, continue to let your forehead, jaws, your shoulders, stomach, hands relax. Remember, you do not have to earn your rest. You only have to receive it. Have that the power of your breath carry you home, reminding yourself from within that you are safe enough to slow down. Peace is not that far away. It's a lot closer than you think. All we must do is return to our center. The same center that I have within myself is the same center you have within yourself. And it's the same center that we all have. So as we return back to our inner cave, to where we can achieve our crown of life and complete the dance of duality, going from caves to crowns. But for now, we let the cave hold us as we continue to slowly attach ourselves back to our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our overall ego, as we slowly but surely come back in tune to the physical realm. And as always, within the cave within, we'll wind down with our three final inhales and our three final exhales, making them the biggest ones of our practice. As we do this together, breathing in through the nose for 3 to 5 seconds, holding your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhaling slowly for 3 to 5 seconds. As we do that one more time, or excuse me, two more times, inhaling through our nose, exhaling through the nose or mouth, whichever is more suitable and comfortable. And now we do this for our final time, making this last inhale and last exhale count like always. As we inhale through our nose for 3 to 5 seconds, inhaling as much calmness we can into us, holding our breath for those last few seconds, and then we'll exhale slowly through our nose, through our mouth, whichever is more suitable and comfortable for 3 to 5 more seconds. And as we dive into our reflection piece, into our self esteem and our inner fire, as we notice how we're feeling from within our sensations, from within our mind, body, spirit, heart, gut, and soul, and all around us, establishing that clarity of our inner knowing. Whenever you're ready, you can come out of your softened gaze, or you can open your eyes if they were closed. And let's speak to the part of you that's been doubting yourself. Maybe you've been asking within the meditation, am I enough? Am I doing enough? Am I becoming who I'm supposed to be? Well, tonight I will say the cave answers that you do not become worthy by performing. You remember your worth by returning to it. Your self esteem is not built by applause, it's built by alignment, by honest self talk, by small promises kept, by choosing yourself when nobody is clapping. See, that's the key right there. Choosing yourself when nobody is clapping. That's a gem right there. You need to take to the bank and cash in on that. Another teachable moment right there, and utilize your own personal ATM for the greater good. That's for sure. Because the solar plexus teaches us that your power is not fake. Your voice is not too small. Your presence is not accidental. You were never meant to shrink to make other people comfortable. You really weren't. As a matter of fact, you were meant to stand in your own light. That same light that I have within me, that you've always have within you, that the Most High God, the Almighty Savior Yeshua HaMashiach, for y'all would know as Jesus, and the power of the Holy Spirit, the ultimate helper, allows us to experience that travel life that we all have within us, that provides guidance and instruction and sense of direction more than anything. But overall, this is where we dive into our promotion bridge within the journey within, without a doubt. A Again, if this space is helping you breathe easier, please support it by subscribing to kicks.com/Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. I appreciate everybody who's been following the cave within. Let's continue to grow this sanctuary. And if you're ready to go deeper on this path of inner healing and self-discovery, I want to remind you again, the Infinity Chakra, Journey Within, my latest poetry book that I just released a couple of weeks ago. It's available on Amazon, y'all. It's part of the third week of the 7-week chakra challenge, and it's designed to help you continue your solar plexus activation and inner renewal, which there is a special poem dedicated to how you could do that within the Infinity Chakra Journey Within. Again, it's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. And if you want the audiobook version, the Infinity Chakra Journey Within audiobook is also on my personal e-commerce site on gumroad.com. That's Gumroad, Gumroad.com. As a matter of fact, if you go on the link in the chat right now, I have posted the link to the e-commerce store on Gumroad, where it takes you directly where you can get access to the audio version of the Infinity Chakra Journey Within for those who love audio. And also, if you also want something you could hold, return to, and study from, the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume Pack is also out now in that same e-commerce store on Gumroad.com. And I pasted the link to the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 in the chat. That way it can take you directly there while you're tuned into this broadcast. So you got the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 pack where it has featured my first 2 sets of guided meditations, one on leadership and the other one on letting go of fear. If you tune into my e-commerce store on Gumroad.com, you can get access to the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 pack. Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 2 pack is coming very, very soon. It'll probably be available by this time next week, if anything. And again, audiobook for the Infinity Chakra Journey Within that's also on the e-commerce store on Gumroad.com. And this is a reminder, y'all, that these are not just products. They're tools for remembrance, for reflection, and for healing. And also for those who are ready to, again, transform not just your spirit, but your body and mind also, I invite you to check out my latest book on exercise transformation in that holistic approach called The Fitness Garage. It's also available on Amazon in ebook and paperback. And by the way, for the Infinity Chakra Journey Within and The Fitness Garage on Amazon, once you order the copies on Amazon, please, by all means, leave a review within 24 to 48 hours after you receive your copy that you order on Amazon. Because one review alone can help empower more readers to where it allows them to get access to this information and resource that you're able to gain from more than anything. And that alone describes why the journey is not only about stillness, it's about movement, discipline, building a life that supports your peace. And that's why I wrote the Fitness Garage. That's why I also encourage you to explore the HFWB Exercise Transformation Program. Because it's all about people who want to truly renew their mind, body, and spirit through structured support, healthier habits, and intentional growth. So whether you're trying to sleep better, move better, think better, or simply feel like yourself again, this is your path forward. Join the HFW Exercise Transformation Program. We can get started right here, right now with a free consultation. Give me a call, shoot a text at 361-765-4760. Email me at cpope.cp@gmail.com and let me know you're interested in the HFWB Exercise Transformation Program. And also get your copy of the Fitness Mirage on Amazon. And please leave a review once you receive your copy. Once after the order is placed on Amazon, I would truly appreciate the support there. But other than that, y'all, again, before we close, I want us to kind of take one more deep breath with me. Kind of just inhale through your nose, holding your breath for about 3 to 5 seconds. Exhale slowly for again about 3 to 5 seconds. And whatever today brought you, and whatever this week has asked of you so far, whatever you've been carrying in silence, right? You do not have to carry it alone tonight. No, you don't. You can let the cave be your place of return. Let the breath be a bridge. Let the light inside you rise again. And as a friendly reminder, if this sanctuary has helped you, please subscribe to kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. Be sure to share it with someone who may need it just as much as you do. And please leave a review on all products and services within HFWB. Leave a review on the Infinity Chakras Journey Within Poetry book, my Fitness Mirage Exercise Transformation book, the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1. Leave a review on all platforms, please, so I can help reach more people to where more people gain access to everything that I have to offer them as resources. And honestly, it helps more restless souls find this space at the end of the day. So, if you're ready to go deeper, one, support the Cave Within digital sanctuary space. Explore Infinity Chakra Journey Within, an ebook paperback version on Amazon and audiobook version on my e-commerce site on Gumroad.com. Check out the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 pack. That's also on my Gumroad.com e-commerce website. And most importantly, join the exercise transformation program to renew the mind, body, and spirit. Give me a call, shoot me a text message, shoot me an email. Again, 361-765-4760. My personal phone number. You can reach out to me directly to let me know you're interested in the exercise transformation program, or you can email me at cpope.cp@gmail.com indicating the exact same thing. And last but not least, get your copy of the Fitness Barrage on Amazon as well. And please leave a rating and review 24 to 48 hours once you receive your copy so more readers can get access to it as well. But other than that, again, just thank you for being here. Thank you for resting. Thank you for returning to yourself. This is Clifton Pope. This is the Cave Within, your live digital sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. Until next time, y'all, breathe deeply, move gently, and stay close to your light. And activate your solar plexus chakra to establish your own personal self-esteem. Trust me, you're going to be all right. Shall be all right. This is the Cave Within with yours truly, Clifton Pope of HFWB. I'll see y'all on the next broadcast within the Digital Sanctuary for Alex Fusion of Poetry, Meditation,